Judge Arthur Engoron said Wednesday that he does not expect Donald Trump to speak during closing arguments in the $370 million New York civil lawsuit filed against Trump. In a letter, lawyers for Trump and New York Attorney General Letitia James just after noon on Wednesday, Engoron said Trump did not agree to the conditions the former president had set if he wanted to testify. Since have not heard from you by the third extended deadline, I assume that Mr. Trump will not accept the reasonable legal limits that have imposed as a precondition for making a closing statement beyond those provided by his lawyers, and therefore will not speak in court tomorrow, Engoron wrote. Correspondence shows the parties have been discussing the possibility of Trump participating in closing arguments since at least last week. Trump and his team used court appearance to claim election interference by Joe Biden, portray legal troubles as political persecution, and distract media attention from Republican rivals who are trying to lose significant lead in the polls. Trump is not facing criminal charges, civil case, but allegations against former president have affected him personally, with New York Attorney General seeking $370 million in damages and barring Trump from doing business. State. The Attorney General's office objected Trump's plan to speak during his defense closing argument, but acknowledged it was up the judge's discretion. Trump ed with Engoron repeatedly throughout the 11-week trial. Engoron fined Trump twice for violating gag order. This included putting him on witness stand to answer questions about comments judge made outside courtroom when he complained about a very partisan person sitting next to him. Now or never, Engoron offered Trump the opportunity to speak in his own defense closing statement, but said the former president would have to agree predetermined conditions that would limit what he could and couldn't say. The judge said he would not be allowed to campaign. Engoron also said that if Trump violated the speech ban, he would fine him and remove him from court. Therefore, in my sole discretion, I will permit Mr. He may not try to present new evidence. He may not testify. He may not comment on unrelated matters. Engoron wrote. Specifically, without limitation. He may not make a campaign speech. All of this is done in other forums, except to comment on me, staff, my plaintiff's staff, or the New York State court system. All of staff fully justifies the need to impose them. Engoron extended the deadline multiple times to agree to terms, giving Trump's team one last chance just before noon on Wednesday. You have until noon. In 7 minutes. I will allow no more extension. Engoron wrote to Kise. Political atmosphere. Closing arguments come 2 days after Trump's lackluster appearance Washington, D.C. The courtroom created less fanfare than the former president was accustomed to walking in and out of the courthouse. Knew why.